Hello everybody, Matthew here and welcome to episode 3 of the Campaign Chronicles. Quite a bit happened between sessions 11 and 15, so I'm going to try and keep it nice and compact for you in this episode. So let's begin. After successfully protecting Governess Clarina Andra, the party returned to the tavern they're staying in. The following morning, the party met with Marshal Bliss and the commander of the Dresden City Guard, Commander Lavana, a halfling woman. She tells them she is going to mobilize a group of Dresden Watch and a few of Vanheim's army to attack the Hound Pit, the main camp of the Bloody Horned Orcs. The party are told they are not to come as they won't be necessary. They decide to disregard this instruction and prepare to leave. Angren heads back to the Adventurers Guild to gather some supplies when he bumps into a group of adventurers returning from a quest. He speaks with the group's leader, a human man called Axel, and he tells them they're an adventuring group called the Blades, and Angren might make a good addition to their troop. He declines and heads back to meet with the party. The party decides to head to the Hound Pit as soon as possible as they want to stop and investigate the corrupted tree in the Twill Wood Forest along the way. The party, now consisting of Caro, Erdan, Malt, Igneous, Sneck, Angren, and Heros, begin their journey to the Hound Pit. The group arrive in the Twill Wood Forest and begin searching for the corrupted tree. They're attacked by blights along the way, and after following the signs of corruption, the group find the tree. The party attempt to burn the tree using magical fire, but this only seems to spread the corruption further. In doing so, they are attacked by a creature known as a Dryad Blight, a Dryad corrupted by the same corruption infecting the tree. The party defeat the Dryad Blight, and through the use of magic are able to cure the tree of its corruption. After doing so, the party discover a hidden dungeon underneath the tree and decide to investigate. The party begin to make their way through a small dungeon beneath the tree, battling against creatures such as Grix and the gelatinous cube and solving a series of puzzles. At the end of the dungeon, Erdan finds a stone flask in a chamber with carvings depicting Halfleer and his followers. The carvings seemingly depict a champion of Halfleer who has gathered several items created for them by Halfleer. Erdan takes the flask, which is decorated with more symbols and iconography of Halfleer. The flask is called the Flask of Fortitude and can only be attuned to by the champion of Halfleer. Erdan is able to attune to it. The group leave the dungeon and start making their way through the Twillwood Forest towards Wellmere, the small town near the Hound Pit. While travelling through the Twillwood Forest, the group come across the body of a dead unicorn with its horn removed. The following evening, a hunter approaches the camp and speaks with Erdan, who is on watch. The hunter admits to killing the unicorn and taking its horn, resulting in Erdan killing and burying the hunter while the group are resting. The following morning, they will continue their journey towards Wellmere. As the group arrive in Wellmere, they discover it has been attacked and raided. They begin searching for clues and survivors and come across a group of young children hiding in the basement of a building. The party are then confronted by two older children who seem to be protecting the younger children. The party de-escalate the situation and tell the children they're here to help. One of the older children introduces himself as Ashton and tells the party that he and his sister have been protecting the children for the past few days. He confirms to the group that the Bloody Horned Orcs attacked the town and killed or captured the people of the town. The Orcs have never attacked Wellmere before and usually just arrive weekly to take some supplies from the town, such as livestock. Ashton tells the party that the Hound Pits are connected to the town's sewer system. He shows them how to get through the sewers and into the Hound Pit. Angren, before heading with the group into the sewers, tells Ashton and his sister they should consider seeking out his monastery and training as monks. The group make their way through the sewer system and come out inside the Hound Pit, where they split up to cover more ground. The party sneak through the Hound Pit. They find and search Darnap Bloodbaver's tent, but find no sign of the leader of the Orcs. Some of the party are able to find a group of prisoners, including some of the members of the caravan the group are travelling with. The Bloody Horn Orcs are alerted to the party's presence and begin searching the camp. Darnap Bloodbaver is also alerted and his location is revealed. He's in the centre of the Hound Pit in a makeshift combat arena, where he fights and kills prisoners. The party regroup and begin battling Darnap Bloodbaver, hoping that if they defeat him, the rest of the Orcs will surrender or flee. The battle against Darnap Bloodbaver is tough. Not only is he a fearsome Orc warlord, he is also revealed to be a vampire. The group battle against him and are able to kill him just as the Dresden City Guard, led by Commander Lavana and Marshal Bliss, arrive, accompanied by Ashton. The remaining Orcs surrender or flee as the party is victorious and have defeated the Bloody Horned Orcs. However, celebrations are short-lived as during the battle against Darnap Bloodbaver, Angren was killed. The party gather his body and leave, heading straight back to Dresden, letting Commander Lavana and Marshal Bliss handle the situation at the Hound Pit. The party return to Dresden after a few days of travel and head straight to the Temple of Kelmvor. Here, the priest conducts a ritual to resurrect Angren. However, despite the ritual being successful, before returning to life, Angren must confront Death himself. Angren defeats the Avatar of Death in a combat and returns to life, passing through the archway inside the dark void of death. Just before stepping through, Angren hears a strange whispering coming from somewhere in the darkness. With Angren resurrected, the group rest up in the tavern. Here they meet an explorer named Jasper. Jasper hires the party to accompany him on an expedition to a nearby tomb. And that is everything that happened between sessions 11 and 15. I'm going to wrap this video up here. Thank you very much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time on the Campaign Chronicles.